Today we're going to work with type and adding text to our design. So first of all, you can turn off your grid or golden mean. Second, go to your text tool. And in your text tool, you want to write, and it may take a minute for your text tool to start up. Click and type before I underscore, I will semicolon. You can capitalize everything, or you can go with lowercase what we're going to call sentence case, where the first letter is capitalized. Center it. Now for the inside part, the underscore, write your response and choose a font that contrasts really nicely with the first typeface that you used. The first typeface you used, you chose for clarity. The second typeface you're using is for contrast. Now we need to add our description for each of our choices. Go ahead and go to your pen tool. And type in your description. It can be very short. Like, I would like to fly a plane. Here I'm just going to give you some dummy text. Make sure that your text is no bigger than 12 points. You can go as small as 8 points. You could even go as 6 points if need be. Now we want to avoid typing just on a straight line because we want to be typesetting our work. Choose a font that relates to each of the objects. And the first one, I just want you to get used to using the type tool. We're going to come back to it in a second. Now here we can get some exciting work here. We're going to go to the pen tool. And I'm going to decide to use the pen tool to follow the contours of the runner. And now I'm going to go to my text tool. I'm going to click on the line where it started, and now I'm going to type my description. Now, the text will end where the line ends, even if you have written some more. So you can go to your select arrow, and in order for me to find the path, I'm going to go to my paths. I'm going to click on the path that I created so that I can extend it, and now you can see I'm going to make it 8 points. Find a typeface of your choice. I'm still looking. Maybe use a bold, family friends, italic, condensed. Don't just use the default regular. Now I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go up to the black square, and I'm going to change the color out of it by picking a color that will contrast with the image behind it, but I'm going to be using a color from the actual artwork. And I did that by just clicking in the color palette and taking the eyedropper and selecting a color from my drawing. Next, I'm going to do my last choice here. And in this one, we're going to type each line separately. As I center my page, I'm going to type each of the text lines separately. I have to click out each time I type, go back and get the text tool. Repeat that process by clicking on the select tool. And here I'm resizing the text simply by doing a Control-T for transform. Now I'm going to hold down my Shift key and select all 4 of the type layers, going up to my arrangement and centering on a left side. With them all selected, I will now use the Control-T, and I can resize them by holding down the Shift key. Now I'm going to go back to this type that I had left earlier. And I am going to go to the text tool, and I will select all of the type. Then I'm going to go up to my character menu, which is the little file at the top. And I'm going to change the leading, which is the space between the lines, and tighten it up. I picked 9 points. So the type is tighter.